welcome again to other GG third-person parkour system. And today we just going to learn about how to do your own car. Okay, so first of all, you need to drag and drop the car. Okay, so this is the car that we do have here, and it has four wheels. Okay, so what we need to do with this car, first of all, let's remove this mesh collider, okay, and unpack it. So prefab unpack completely, and then we just going to add the car controller, of course, and you need to check this enable and so we can test how it's move without the player, and then you can set these values to whatever you want. So I'm gonna keep it as default, and then we're going to change it. And what we need in this car controller, okay, we need actually four wheels for the car or more that can move as front and as the rear car. Okay, so let's just start by going to the wheel. Okay, I'm going to duplicate them. Okay, and on the duplicated one I will remove the component which is on it, and I'll add wheel colliders which Unity gives us. Okay, so wheel collider, yeah, I'll set the mass to 30, and the radius we need to do this gizmo. Okay, because our car doesn't have a rigid body, it has to have rigid body. Okay, so I can see this wheel colliders, and let's add a box collider either for this car. Okay, so let's go right now into our wheels and hit F to see them very clearly. Okay, so the suspension distance I need to set it as 0.3, and I'm gonna decrease the radius until it fits the wheels very well. So I think this is good at 0.41. Okay, and I'm gonna increase the steering to 8000. This is depend on which car you are creating. It's a drift car or just a car to ride, or in the medium car that can drift and can be returned very well. And I'm gonna decrease this radius to 1050, and these values you can set it to whatever you want, as I said, but I'll show you some of these things. Okay, so I'm going to the inspector right now. I'm gonna just assign the front wheel to the front wheel, front right to front right, and rear left to rear left. Okay, and rear right to rear right. Okay, and I'm gonna just choose this to be the rear one, okay, not the front one. And right now I'm gonna assign the colliders either. Okay, so let me just assign the colliders, and these ones we will assign it, but first of all we have to test whatever this car is moving. So I'm going to the rigid body, and I'm going to give it about 600 mass. Okay, so let me see, I'm holding my controller right now, and I'm gonna just go to the car itself. It's moving right now, I think so. Yeah, it's already moved from her position. Okay, so if I press forward, it's going forward, it's going to the left. Okay, everything is working, and it's going to the right, but I can see that this car, I can't see anything from in here. Maybe the wheels are not too good for this car. Let me just check the wheel colliders, okay, on each of the sides. Okay, if it's fitting very well or not. Ah, yeah, so that's what I'm thinking of. I didn't choose all the colliders, I just have chosen one. So you have to choose all the colliders, and for the radius you just play again with these values. Okay, it was, I think, 4-1. Yeah, 4-1 for this wheel, but not for the front one. And why it's like this? Because the suspension distance is 0.02, and right now I think that the colliders are matching in each one of them. So on this one, on the spring, I'm gonna change it to 60,000 or 80,000, and this one to 2,000. Okay. Let me just check right now if we have the right movement for the car. So I need to sprint. Okay, she's moving backward, she's moving forward, and she's not turning on. Okay, everything is working as acceptable. So we got an error because we didn't assign some components, but we got assign it just after testing the car and the movement. Okay, I think that the movement is good. Okay, but the speed is not. But we're gonna fix that right now. So let me first of all decrease this radius. So this is going to be our trigger where we can enter. So let's go here. Okay, to the car controller and decrease the radius. Okay, so it can be on the doors, and increase it from this size a little bit so the player can enter this car. Okay, and this one I'm gonna switch to trigger, and I'm gonna add other box collider which is gonna handle the car. Okay, so right now I'm gonna add the rider script. Rider. Okay, so for the rider script I need the distance to be about 15 from the car, and as I do with the helicopter I need it to be in the center, so the car in the center. So you can set these values to wherever you want. So let me check right now if everything is working. So the car didn't move, and right now I'm inside with the car. I will just fix this what they say, the entering of the car, so it can be like getter. Okay, the player will open the door using the IK system, and then you can just okay, so as you can see everything is smooth and working very well. You can use any car controller whatever that you want, and I will show you in the next video how to set up the helicopter and the car for other scripts to work with our colliders. For right now I'm just going to duplicate this ones too. So let me control D, and I'm gonna move the colliders from it, the duplicated one. And what I'm going to add here is effect, so we can have effect whatever that we are doing something. Okay, so where is it, this effect? Okay, let me just type effect without the caps lock. Okay, everything is working until now. So we have two effects. This one what we do need, I will call it, I will rename this before launching the so it can be the car effect. Okay, this is the bullet effect, so, and this is the car effect. So I'm gonna assign this effect to each car, and I'm gonna just pick up every effect. Okay, and okay, and going to this, and I'm going to put it at the bottom of the car. Okay, so it can be on the bottom of the wheels. Okay, is it too much here? I need to choose this one. Okay, so I can see need a little bit more, so let me choose them one more time and just make them okay. So, and either we can take this smoke thing or drift smoke. Okay, so where is smoke? okay? So I'm going to put it on the wheels either, on each of the wheels, and okay. So we have this particle systems right now, it's working, but I need to put it either on the floor so it can drift from the floor. So let me just put these things in here. So right now let's go to our cup car and assign this. So the effect, we will assign the effect, okay, on each one, and so this error can be gone right now. You can do your own effects and add it here if you don't like this effect. And I'm gonna add drift particle to each one. It's going to be drift effect when it's been launched, so this axis. It's easy to rename, so I'm going to just rename it, okay? Let me make sure that this one is here, okay? So if I hit play right now, and the car will stay in place because it's handled by the rider. So right now let us just ride this car. I think that the speed is really very low and really very small, but right now I'm gonna increase it and see what's actually going to happen. So if I push right now, as you can see, the smoke is already shown up. So let's increase the speed to something like 200, and these maybe 3000, the brake one, okay? And let me see right now her speed is good or not. So the launching is good. So as you can see, the car is going very well. So let me increase the speed right now, and it's drifting a little bit. That's why I made it just medium settings, is because I need the car to turn very well, and in the same time if you just push you can drift, okay? It's why I've made it just like in this settings. You will get a car that's stable, okay, and acting like a normal car, but it's depending on your model either. So this car can drift, in the same time can turn, and we can stop it, okay, and out of the car and again entering the car, okay, and I'm falling down. So that's how you set up this car model, or your model over here, okay? So thank you again for watching, guys. I hope that you guys like this video. You can just mess with the center of the mouse if you want it. So thank you for watching, and see you guys later.